All right, here we go. Week 7 of the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series. We're here at Oswego. Let's go ahead and take a look at your grid. Starting on pole tonight, going to be none other than Tyler Kleeman. Missed a week last week. We'll see what he's got tonight on Dirt Night. To his outside, we usually see him on pole. Another great qualifying effort at him. Nothing new for Zach Wells out of the Hayes and Boots Motorsports camp. Starting back in P3 tonight, going to be Wyatt Walker for Hayes and Boots Motorsports in his Walker Ridge Plantation 85. To his outside, another Hayes and Boots Motorsports driver, the co-owner of the team, going to be Corey Hazelwood. Stu Rat will fire off from P5 tonight for Backdraft Motorsports in his trademark number 19. To his outside, for Raise the Bar Racing, going to be Brody Disher. The owner-operator of Raise the Bar Racing, Tyler Barr, will fire off from P7 tonight. And to his outside, he'll have the weapon, Wyatt Walker's dad, going to be John Walker out here tonight in the 084, that White Oak Lodge machine. Alan Stallings back with us tonight in the 197 machine. We'll see what he can do. Gavin Balderas, he'll be with us tonight, and he's going to fire off from the 10th spot. Stephen Hott in the 84, owner-operator, Backdraft Motorsports. He's starting P11 tonight. To his outside for Raise the Bar Racing, going to be Garrett Bates. Starting a little further back in the field here, Bryson Witherspoon. Not his best qualifying effort. Going to have a lot of traffic to work up through. He'll be firing off from P13 tonight in the number 20 Beatman's Masonry machine. To his outside, going to be the 6th, Kyle Bolin for Backdraft Motorsports. And Chris Cornell will round out your field tonight at your grid here for Week 7 of the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series. As we're getting ready to get these guys fired off here at Oswego. So they start rolling. 25 lap shootout in these dirt street stocks to kick off the second half of the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series. 12 race season. Well, this will be the 7th one. Notably not in the field tonight, Jamie Kephart. Have not heard from the Boogeyman. I'm not sure where he is. Usually a staple here on Dirt Night. Lights are off the pace truck. We're getting ready to go green here. Tyler Kleeman, Zach Wells, front row. Wyatt Walker, Corey Hazelwood right behind him. Brody been fast in just about everything. He'll line up right next to Stu right there. Here we go. Should be a good one. We're green here at Oswego. Gavin Balderas right there next to Allen. They're battling it out side by side. John Walker on the high side of Tyler Barr. Looks like Gavin might got a little bit high there, turn 3. Brody digging on the inside of Wyatt right now. Takes a look to the inside of Hazelwood. Nothing going to be there this time. Tyler Kleeman out front right now, running away with this one early. Zach Wells right behind him. As we watch the rest of the field file through. Oh, the 197. Oh no, big pile up down into turn 3 there. Yellow going to be out on the speedway. My goodness, Alan Stallings What happened here? Alan, first night back with us here after some time off. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Really shallow angle, and he's just going to get into the side of John Walker. Drive right through him. Oh, man. Not a good look. On board with Gavin Balderas here. Let's see what he saw from his view. Not going to be pretty. Oh, Gavin, nowhere to go. He ends up with a car on top of him. Chris Cornell, he has to jump all over the brakes. Watch this ride with him. He's got cars piling up in front of him, nowhere to go. Like that's about the least amount of impact you could have. John Walker gets the worst of it, upside down. So huge mistake there from Alan Stallings. His first night back with us. Not what you want to see. Yellow going to be out on the speedway here. Early on in this one. So these guys will get bunched back up. Tyler Kleeman and Zach Wills still out front. Hazelwood, good run going from him so far. Man. Huge hit there. Gavin's car torn up. The 84 Stephen Hott in the pits. Chris Cornell took a little bit of damage from that one. Boy, the front of Gavin's car not looking good. So big mistake there from Alan Stallings early. Gonna wad up about 4 or 5 cars. You hate to see that sort of stuff happen. Guys come out here without enough practice, and that's what will happen every single time. Lights are off the pace truck. These guys are getting them lined back up 2 by 2. And we're getting ready to go green. Tyler Kleeman, the control car, to his outside. Zach Wills and Corey Hazelwood and Brody Disher right behind him. Here we go. We're green again here at Oswego. Good battle right there with Stu Rat and Wyatt Walker. Oh, Stu Rat goes a little bit high there. Looks like he didn't expect Wyatt to push up as far as he did. They're still side by side. Three wide there for a moment. Wyatt Walker, Matthew Stewart, Corey Hazelwood. Hazelwood falling back a bit right now. Got some great racing going on mid-pack here. Hazelwood looks to the inside of Sturat. Stewart looking for a run off the high side. Hazelwood trying to make the low side stick. Still there. Hazelwood going to throw it in deep. Still side by side. What a battle we got here. Stewart going to prevail for now. Kyle Boland, Gavin Balderas side by side. Another good battle back in the pack here. Gavin with that wounded car, making the best of it. Alan Stallings back out here. Probably the last car Gavin wants to see anywhere near him at this point. Alan able to hold it low that time, get the car rotated. Witherspoon, he's made his way back up towards the 14 of Tyler Barr here. Gavin continues to try to hold off Alan Stallings. These guys are starting to bunch up. Kyle Boland in the middle here. Witherspoon gotta look to the inside of Tyler Barr here. Kyle Boland throws it in deep, gonna slide up high. Let's go on board here with Bryson Witherspoon. Tries to work the low line inside of Tyler Barr here. Currently watching the battle for 7th place. Just side by side. Kyle Boland, nowhere to go. On board with Kyle here. He struggles to get the car rotated there mid-corner. That's going to bring Gavin right to his outside. Oh boy, Alan Stallings into the side of Kyle Boland. Alan needs to learn how to drive. My goodness. What is this man doing back here? He has hit everything but the pace car, and if it wasn't translucent, he'd probably hit that too at this point. Sometimes, I don't know, when you're running in 15th, maybe it's just better to pull it off the track rather than going in, getting your car fixed, and coming back out and just continuing to drive into people. But whatever, you know, you do your thing. It's cool. Oh, Gavin Balderas into the side of Tyler Barr there. Caught it out of the corner of the camera. Just couldn't get back to the action in time. Tyler gonna have a very dangerous car to his inside right now. I'm not sure he knows the danger he's in. Just 8 to go in this one. We've watched a lot of the back of the pack, but there has been action aplenty back here. Witherspoon managed to move himself up. We're running the 7th spot right now. Zach Wells, oh, blinked out there for a second, but he had got around Tyler Kleeman. Tyler going to work back to the inside. Zach made a little bit of a mistake there on the inside. Going to let Tyler back by. Just 6 to go here. Looks like that low line pretty fast at this point. Zach's going to try to fight back. Tyler very, very fast on dirt. Going to get 5 to go this time by. Brody right there, but maybe just out of striking distance, about 2 seconds back. Hazelwood, consistent run going from him right now, but also probably out of striking distance, almost 7 seconds back. Wyatt Walker right now hanging on to a top 5. Stu Rat on a bit of an island right now. Kyle Boland side by side. Gavin Balderas back here. It's the battle for 8th. Stephen Hott, Tyler Barr throwing sliders here. Oh, Stephen Hott going to drive it up into the wall there. Oh man. See Chris Cornell pull low there out of John Walker's way. Tyler Stephen continuing to battle it out. 2 to go. Up front, Tyler Kleeman, he's caught lap traffic. The 31 of Garrett Bates right in front of him. He's going to get the white flag this time by. There it is. Will this slow him down enough to allow Zach Wells in? Garrett going to stay high. Doesn't want to get involved in the battle with the leaders here. Good move from him. Zach trying to get a run on the low line. Oh, Tyler Kleeman has to clear a lap car, but going to get it done here at Oswego. Tyler Kleeman will bring home the win. Zach Wells second, and Brody Disher third. Hazelwood fourth. Wyatt Walker round out your top 5. Stu Rat bring it home in 6th, just barely holding off. Witherspoon back there in 7th. Gavin Balderas 8th. Kyle Boland 9th. Tyler Barr will hold off Stephen Hott, round out your top 10. And Alan Stallings is going to get one last hit in for good measure there, it looks like. Alrighty. Well, my goodness. Either way, exciting run here. We will go trackside for interviews with your top 3 drivers tonight. All right, starting off tonight with a 3rd place finisher out of Raise the Bar Racing, going to be Brody Dusher. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, exciting race out there. A couple of lines look like to me. I don't know what it looked like to you out there, but you managed to hang in there and snag the last podium spot here for your team tonight. You want to break down your run and let us know how you did it?
Yeah, did not feel comfortable again in these cars here. I really do not like these cars, but qualified decent. I hung around by Hazelwood for the first few laps, got by him, and once I got back by him, it was kind of smooth sailing from there. Tried to track on Wells, but him and Tyler were way too fast. I know I had the line going to where I would have made it so that I wouldn't have lost very much time, and I wouldn't have been 2 seconds back, but I had to try a few different things because I had to try something to try to catch them, and it didn't work. There was one line and one line only, so it is what it is. Them two, it's not a big deal to lose to them two. They're good drivers, and good win to Tyler and Zach. We'll take third.
Absolutely. Definitely 2 pretty fast guys out here tonight, and the only 2 that beat you, so way to go on that. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Brody?
Yeah, Polaris Razor, MRT Tires, MM Motorsports, Rotary and Construction, Raise the Bar Racing, and anybody else I missed. You guys for putting the show on. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. 3rd place finisher tonight, the KLB Farm Dirt Street Stock Series, Brody Dusher. Moving on to our 2nd place finisher, Zach Wells. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, another great qualifying effort. Looks like that might have set you up there to not have to work through traffic. You didn't quite get the pole, but beat out not too bad there. How'd the rest of the race go for you?
I knew this track was going to be one laner on the bottom, especially in these cars, so kind of just had to find my way to the front, which I got ahead of him, and then, pretty much just lost the race for myself, got into the inside fence, and at that point he was able to take over and get underneath me, and there was no catching him. I was trying to run it too hard after that. I knew he was fast, so in my head I was just got to be floored, which isn't the way to go. But other than that, it's not too bad. Finishing second, can't really complain.
P2 is not a bad night. Yeah, you're right. They say spinning ain't winning, I guess, out here on the dirt. Yeah, any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Zach?
Yeah, thank you guys for putting it on. Dirty Mac Motorsports, Dirty Mac's Polishing, Hazen Boots Motorsports, Turkey Ranch Cannabis Club, Beatman's Masonry, and Finish Line Race Designs.
All right, there you have it. Tonight's second place finisher in the KLB Farm Dirt Street Stock Series in Zach Wells. Moving on to tonight's feature winner, Tyler Kleeman. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, took a week off, but doesn't look like you had knocked too much rust off. Came out, took the pole, and managed to grab the win here tonight. You want to break down your run?
Yeah, I haven't ran many laps here, so I just kind of tried some things in practice. Kind of figured that it would have stayed on the bottom, but kind of was missing my marks early, let wells around me, and at that point I just thought he was going to cruise because I started overdriving it myself, and then I started just calming down, making sure to hit my marks, and he kept tagging inside wall in 3 and 4, so the second time he hit it, I knew I had to make my move right then and there because I figured he probably wouldn't make that same mistake again. Once I got around him, I just kind of set sail, hit my marks, and made sure to protect that bottom a little better.
Well, that you did, man. Came out of here with a win. Congrats on that tonight. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Tyler?
Everyone over at EPI, HCM, you guys for putting it on, the sponsors of the series, everyone in here for running clean. It was a lot of fun.
All right, there you have it. Your winner tonight, Tyler Kleeman in the KLB Farms Dirt Street Stock Series. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you all next week.